SSC, at your service.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you with the splendor of the WTO enclaves. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else in the world. Know this, such prosperity is not a product of corruption, and I am injured by the accusations against my office in Cairo.
Alex, you seem to have business in many different places.
Guess I'm not the only one. Are you still sitting in your helicopter on the landing pad?
I've finished my search of Cairo. I'm ready for the next destination.
And you don't care where I'm headed. You're ready to go anywhere I decide to go.
I've decided that you might be going in the right direction.
Toward your passenger?
Perhaps. If you'd like free transportation, I'll be waiting at the landing pad outside the Arcology.
Alex, guess what I found out? Your name has appeared in the WTO crime database.
Did I do something wrong?
You're listed as the investigator who opened a criminal probe into Tarsus Academy.
I investigated the school, but I didn't know I was part of an official operation.
The Knights Templar have found recruits in strange places. The Enclaves are very concerned about tracking their activities.
And mine too, apparently.
The WTO's security procedures are spelled out in the charter, in case you have any questions. Use of incorporated zones is entirely voluntary.
You're starting to seem more like a surveillance tool than a pop star.
My conversation style adapts to the user. Besides, people tell me things. The data must be handled responsibly. Hi, I'm NG Resonance.
Do you know anything about Flight Bay 24?
Oh, sure. That was the luxury terminal where my jet used to land. I never understood why the city closed it.
It's now used for classified research. Apparently the Templars are funding one of the projects.
Very interesting. There's also been a very large transfer of money from a bank in Germany. Please tell me if you find out for certain what's happening in that facility. Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about, Alex?
So, you're performing in New Cairo?
Yes, tomorrow evening. You're gonna come, right? Come on, it'll be fun.
Where at?
On a stage near the Pequod's coffee shop. I put you down for a free ticket, remember? That'll be so cool if you come. You're one of my favorite bands, Alex. I'm ready to listen anytime you have something on your mind.
I wish my uncle owned a publishing company.
Just let me know if you hear any news about you-know-what.
You bet.
Processing anomaly. Investigating specific threat.
Whomever I heard seems to have slipped away.
Are the Paladins ready?
Deputized and immunized for a Scabland sweep. 1 hour tops.
And they know to search every building.
Not one Omar will escape. This will be the end of their presence in Cairo.
If only you were right, but I think you make them too human in your imagination. A cyborg doesn't get discouraged.
They must have commanders, though. Soon they'll see that their kind won't be tolerated.
The Omar is not a human organization. It's a self-replicating machine that grows itself around human bodies. All we can do is buy time until we have a weapon to defeat the entire network.
Intrusion unresolved. Archiving data. Signal disruption. Likely
In good time,
Don't
friend.
need any backup for this. My associate will answer your questions.
The mosque is a weapons-free zone. To enter, you must submit to a deactivation procedure. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock byte codes to freeze all your weapons in or on your person. Upon your
Okay.
Thank you for your compliance with these regulations. You may enter. If you're ready to depart the mosque, go ahead. Scanners in the doorway will reactivate all your weapons.
I saw your daughter's name in the school's recruitment database. I moved her to the accepted category.
You mean...
Your daughter's now a Tarsus girl. Check with the authorities before letting her move into the Arcology, though. There's been some trouble in the city.
Mina, did you hear that?
Thanks, mister.
You don't know how much this means to us. It could save her life.
Just get some rest for now. I'm glad I could help.
I don't mind bending.
Tarsus Academy?
I'd appreciate it if you'd
cannot...
stop. These poor people.
If you're ready to head out, just exit the area. The unlock weapon...
I killed the security chief, just as you asked.
A man with black hair, glasses?
Yeah.
I will notify my friend at the morgue. Lovely. See Omar hungry for another sweet meat surprise.
What about my money?
Certainly. Well done. I should be getting some choice cuts by tomorrow morning.
I looked around the school. Your daughter had a close call, but she's fine. The new headmaster was working for the Templars, some sort of plot to murder the most talented students and their families. I killed him.
Are you sure he was going to murder the children?
I'm certain. Fortunately, I got there in time.
Order be praised. My Eva is safe. Here, no arguing. Take a reward. Money means nothing to me anymore.
No more congestion. No more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11.
I eavesdropped on the Templar recruiting station in the Arcology.
Huh, my lucky day. I see that it pays to have old friends from Tarsus.
The raid is going to happen any minute.
You know this for certain? I should stay in position. How long?
Hard to say. Maybe an hour?
I'll be ready. Thank you. They won't catch me sleeping.
Scan complete. You are only meant.
Shall we conduct business
No thanks.
as you...
I wasn't sure about you at first, but you turned out to be a good man.
Alex D. The information you provided our agent has proven valuable. He was successful against the invaders and would like to thank you. Your future business with Yomar will remain on favorable terms.
Better late than never, I suppose. There are several ways to put an end to the Nsif family's illegal food production. Destroying the filter system will kill the plants, or you can destroy them directly. You could also reprogram the software that automates the greenhouse.
Investigating specific threat. Analyzing system damage.
Close the place down and go home. Whoever came after my niece and murdered our technicians is still looking for her. I came back to my apartment for my parental pass so that I could check up on my daughter at the Tarsus school. But the headmaster assures me that she's safe. Still debating whether to go anyway. Don't return to work until you hear from me personally. Close the place down and go home. Whoever came after my niece and murdered our technicians is still looking for her. I came back to my apartment for my parental pass so that I could check up on my daughter.
Reassembling tissues. Finished repairing damage. The violator is advised to leave immediately. Violated this.
Auxiliary systems not responding. Greenhouse shutting down. Hydroponics failure. Has suffered critical failure. Climate control damaged. Situation critical. Warning. Greenhouse atmosphere beyond safe boundary. Vegetation losses have exceeded acceptable ranges.
You've shown appalling judgment, Alex. I share your loathing of the Nocifs, but you become a threat to a community protected by the Church. If you won't work with us, I suppose I will have to send in a task force to destroy you.
Come on, let's show them what we're made of.
You escaped this time. Have been a lesson. There will be serious consequences if you continue to oppose the Order Church. I expect you to listen to me from now on.
There were some murders here last night.
I need a miracle to save my job. Please find a way to get that NG endorsement.
I'll let you know how it goes.
I'm not sure what they do back here, but I'm supposed to make sure no one messes with it.
This is a maintenance area. Limited access. They expect me to use
I know you're there. Guess it's up to me. I know you're there.
Sorry, this isn't Pequod's. That's on 107. This is the nanoformer bot kennel. You know, we keep this guy's friendly. Some people in the Medina think that these are just for show, but I know. I work here. The counteragent gets encoded in that computer terminal over there. Bots coming and going all day. The Arcology wouldn't set all of this up if it didn't. Some people in the Medina think that these are just for show, but I know. I work here. The counteragent gets encoded in that computer terminal over there.
Fellow WTO citizens, Look about you with the splendor of the WTO archives. You enjoy a higher standard.
Who the hell are you? I made it clear to the Arcology chairman that NG would not arrive until tomorrow, and that regardless, there would be no solicitations, no endorsements, and no appearances until showtime.
My mistake. Sorry.
For a second, I thought you were that guy who runs the Pequod's coffee shop downstairs. The fool thinks that if he attacks me with a goofy grin, I'll convince NG to endorse the franchise.
You can't blame him for trying, I guess.
He could have at least given me my coffee for free.
You'd sell your influence for a cup of coffee?
It would be a start. I'm so sick of these nobodies expecting me to do special favors for them and not even having a few credits to compensate me for my trouble. What about you? Are you just a fan, or do you have a good reason for bothering me?
I put down some money to see NG promote Queequegs.
Splendid. I'll put in a good word.
Can I trust you?
As much as you can trust anyone who takes bribes. Now leave me be. Let's make an effort not to be seen together. She's an impressionable little thing. You'll get your endorsement.
But I saw it in the news. All of Chicago gone.
I know it's scary, but don't worry, they'll find the terrorists. And we're very safe here in the Arcology.
They're making us do security drills at the academy. I'm worried about the terrorists.
Children, it's a tough time to be a parent now.
Hey.
You're behaving like a fool.
Remember, you are leasing from us. You must grant the WTO entry for investigation of our own hangars.
The Templars restrict access to their facilities. Flight Bay 24 is not a public airport. As soon as you've filled out all the necessary paperwork, they'll be glad to give you a complete tour.
I have done that 3 times already. This is ridiculous.
It must have gotten lost in transit. There's no record here. Or perhaps you did not fill them out completely. As soon as they have your forms in order, they'll be happy to permit your investigation. Until then, there's nothing I can do. Can I help you?
I believe we have a friend in common.
Ah, yes. He told me you were coming. The door code is 23489. You're on your own now.
Repairing damage. Finished.
this
Anyone
hangar.
there?
We will be able to scan and upload it through your info link once you find it. You will also find information about your Canternanite in
What's
this
that I
hangar.
hear?
What's that?
Is someone there?
Readiness level maximum. Kaboom!
Purity will prevail.
Locate the tower assault schematic in this hangar. We will be able to scan and upload it through your info link once you find it. You will also find information about your Canternanite in this hangar.
Caution be damned. My life.
You won't get away with this.
Well done. Our enemies will become known to us. Return to the Medina for your compensation.
Lieutenant, here is the soft key to the storage room at the back of the hangar. I need you to remove the Plague 11 files, the ones related to the cure, and bring them to me at the VIP overlook in Flight Bay 23. Meanwhile, here is the key to the suite on 108. It's time. Shut Apostle Core down, but do it quietly.
Unbelievable. The chairman himself is a Templar. Maybe you should locate the files he was talking about and confront him in the hangar bay.
I turned up evidence that you've been perpetuating the plague in the Medina by not allowing a counteragent to be deployed.
That's a pretty fanciful accusation.
I watched the V-mail you sent to the Templars in Flight Bay 24.
Resourceful little muckraker, aren't you? How much do you want?
What do you mean?
How much to keep you quiet? That's what this is about, right?
The cost of a good defense lawyer. Give me the money and I'll keep your dirty secret.
Here you go. Now keep your nose out of my business.
I'd like to hear you explain how a city chairman can turn his back on thousands of people living on his city's doorstep.
For your information, testing has yet to prove the counteragent's safety. I'm not going to be responsible for creating yet another cloud of self-replicating dust motes.
It could hardly be worse than Plague 11.
That's easy for an outsider to say. If I don't weigh the consequences, the city might get sued, or I could lose my job. Step over to one of the flight bay windows. Look at that wasteland. Imagine if you were responsible for rebuilding an economic system to accommodate a planet full of beggars. Not as simple as it might seem to people on the outside.
Is something wrong?
Yes. I'm trying to get access to this hangar to see if it might explain these figures, and failing miserably. Whoever said the WTO has perfected bureaucracy has obviously never dealt with the Templars.
What do you mean?
The WTO is reviewing the Templars' duties and tariff payments, so they've dispatched me to do a proper audit. They may put on a show of amicability, but every time I try to actually see what's in that hangar, I get the runaround.
What do you suspect is going on?
I have no idea, but whatever it is, my figures suggest they're not paying nearly enough for transporting it via a WTO facility. Maybe you'd have better luck? A new face? If you get the info to us, we can make it worth your while.
The Templars can't possibly be paying enough taxes on their little project. They're transporting powered assault armor, and in large numbers.
Very interesting. I'll be sure that this info gets passed along to my superiors, and that the Templars are punished for this violation. It's a serious offense, and here's a reward for your fact-finding. Thanks for checking into all that.
She's an impressionable little thing. You'll get your endorsement.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you in the splendor of the WTO.
Just let me know if you hear any news about you-know-what.
I hate to say it, but I think she's leaning towards a Queequeg's endorsement.
Quit playing games. Queequegs? That flavorless brown slop? She just ordered a tall pecorino from me.
I think it's a done deal. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say any more since the papers haven't been signed.
A bad career move for NG if you ask me.
I'm showing another entry for Alex D in the crime database.
What for?
You're listed as a material witness in a criminal case filed by the Order Church.
I've had some contact with the Order, but I haven't heard about any legal actions.
The brief claims that the Arcology chairman suppressed research that could have cured the plague, and that you can testify accordingly.
I don't know if I'll need to testify. I talked to the chairman. We discussed regime change for New Cairo.
You're registered to receive a monetary reward. I can be your cashier if you wish.
Thanks.
Your input is appreciated. Let's talk again. Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about, Alex?
I met your manager. Nice lady.
Right, Miss Withers. She's pretty cool for someone who went to business school.
You're lucky to have someone like that looking after your interests.
Yeah, as soon as the execs start talking money, I go right to sleep. You're one of my favorite bands, Alex. I'm ready to listen anytime you have something on your mind.
Sorry, this isn't Pequod's. That's on 107. This is the nanoformer bot kennel. You know, we keep this guy's friendly.
Fantastic. The nanoformers will begin cleaning up the pollution in the Medina right away. The air should be safe within 24 hours.
You better not get me in trouble. Something breaks, I'm gonna have them dust that keyboard for fingerprints.
Slow down.
Miss Withers gave me a call. Thank you so much. You did it.
Everything is arranged. Pretty soon, screaming kids will be lined up around the block.
I owe you my life. My career is saved. Let me show you those weapon mods I was talking about. An ammo scavenger, a fragmentary rounds mod, and a glass destabilizer. I got them off an Omar who was crucified at the end of the street. Gruesome scene. The work of the Templars, I'm sure.
Thanks, I'll take the ammo scavenger.
My pleasure. I can't wait to see the faces of those self-satisfied Arcology thieves when Pequod shuts down, and I take over the coffee shop on level 107.
Hey, Chicago, great tip. I let him close in and then BAM! Dropped every last one.
Glad I could help.
Hey, I don't have much in the way of a reward, but this showdown just got me a big bonus and put me in tight with the Omar. You're welcome to half. Plus, I'll throw in a little extra since you've made your own contribution to the Templar body count. Good work.
Thanks. I'm just glad things are working out for you. Keep your head down.
You don't have to worry about Leo Jankowski. The Omar are safe. Thanks for the tip. This gig is working out.
Scan complete. You are only minimally Very well done. The schematic has already proven useful. We have learned that the armor contains a weak spot, triangular in shape, on the back.
Interesting. Anything else?
Would you like to make a purchase?
No thanks.
As you wish.
One thing I can't stand is one human being who hates another human being. Know what I mean? This gig is working out.
Hello.
I have failed to locate my passenger. Where do you want to go?
Take me to Trier, Germany.
What's in Trier?
I'm looking for somebody. That's all you need to know.
What's the name? I've been to Trier many times.
It wouldn't be wise for me to discuss it. Let's go.
As you wish. How fortunate that we found each other. We've both lost someone, but now, with each other's help, maybe our luck will change.